Hey, this is Randall Levels, and I'm here to talk about the blogging mystery. Blogging has been a mystery to me in the past and even up till now because, as you can tell right now, even as I'm shooting this video, I guess I sometimes don't know what to say and how to say it. But I found a way to make it easy for me, and it's to really just talk to you just like I'm, just sitting on the couch with you, just talking, just winding down after a long day, after reading and chores and tasks, the dishes, cleaning the house, and the everyday things that bog you down and keep you distracted. And just decided to relax and shoot this little video for you. I have often had the feeling of not knowing what to say or uh, what topic to pick. Sometimes I get really excited about topics, and other times it's really laborious to think about a topic and actually come up with something to say on a blog. Um, Blogs are supposed to be niche specific, topic specific, something that you're passionate about. What if you can't find your passion? What if you don't know what it is and you never explored what it is? And my biggest passion that I have is, being me, being able to be free in my own skin with someone that accepts me for who I am. But a lot of times people will start to blog and they're afraid of the comments going to be negative, and they're not going to give raving reviews, and uh, it stops them from actually writing on their blog. There was a company, that was mosquito. There was a company that recently surfaced. A lot of you know what it is, and they tell you to blog daily. And many times I would hear people say, blog about what? um, and it would lead them into, you need to blog about something that you're proficient in, or um, a topic that you want to be known for. And that's okay. That's good and well and everything, but I do my best work when I'm just sitting there and having an intimate conversation. Um, Intimacy and listening and sharing ideas and not judging, and and just being open and accepting to what is being said at the moment. Because in the end, it really doesn't matter. You're still gonna have to do the dishes the next day and do your chores, and for the most part, get up and go to work. Or there's gonna be things that need to be taken care of, fix the brakes, run to the kids at school because they're sick or something like that. So just kind of lighten up and relax, and to be able to do that and sit there and just say, pass the popcorn, um, and just share is a really releasing feeling, and it's something that a lot of people get uptight about. They don't know exactly what their mission is, or what what drives them, what um, really turns them on. I mean, gets them going without that cup of coffee. You know, sometimes we anesthetize ourselves with doing things like sometimes working out, or knowing that the anticipation of watching your favorite show, and that gets you really excited and everything. But what about the times when you're not excited? What about the times when your mind really begins to take over and start to wander and start to contemplate things, and it's a time for reflection. And sometimes people don't like the reflection that they see, which in my mind is okay, because you took the time to look. And that's a good thing. Take the time to look at yourself. Take the time to look at your life, look at your goals, do a self inspection, find out what's going on. And I remember one time when I was in the forest, back in college, when I was walking through the forest, they warned me about the ticks, and that every night that we would go into the forest, we were going for the, I think they call them murels, the mushrooms. But every time we would go out there hunting for them, they would say, make sure you check yourself before you come in at night, because they could be there and festering all night and you'll wake up with a problem. And so we got properly clothed, but the ticks would still find their way in. And, that's like pressures of life finding its way in and festering on you and causing a big problem. And you pay more attention to that than you did to the inspection of yourself, when it shows up, because it could be bad. I never had an instance of it because I always checked it. But, the blogging really can be really demystified, and not become such a mystery when you, I don't know, I guess get excited about it. Get excited about learning new things and sharing ideas, and just really treating them like you're talking to someone that's sitting on a couch. I know my lighting isn't good. I didn't sweat that. I know it's getting late. The audio may not be good. I didn't sweat that either. I just sat down in the lawn chair, and it's the evening, and just sit there and reflect and talk, and not let television guide my thoughts. My thoughts are very dear to me because they're my thoughts, and they will control me at some point in time. But if I lead them, then I'm creating a new path for myself, and that is something that is a skill. And yes, I'll call it a skill because it has to be nurtured, it has to be worked on. Is a skill that, if unleft tapped, you're just a mere fraction of who you are. And everyone wants to be the best that they can be and have the best life that they can possibly have, and not wake up in the morning not knowing what to do. They don't want to have that feeling. They want to wake up in the morning with some sorts of direction, or some sense of direction, and a sense of purpose in what they have to do. And when it comes to blogging, sometimes you don't know exactly what to do. So I've realized one thing, that I'm a little bit better at writing, because there's pauses and gaps where I can collect my thoughts. And thus, blogging should be okay with me. But yet, there's still the fear of, I've seen a lot of blog posts where they make them and there's no comments, and it seems like no one's listening. And it seems like no one cares about what you said, or there's just nothing. It's just weird. But it has an effect on you. And when you don't get a positive response from what you put out, it makes you crawl back into your shell and start to say, well, did I do this wrong? Or did I do this wrong? Or did I, just over and over. It's not about what you did wrong. To me, it's more or less for me, because I'm going to go back and look at this video maybe a year or 2 or 3 from now, and I'm going to laugh at myself. I'm going to be impressed with myself. I'm going to say, you know what? That was pretty silly, but it was pretty cool. It was just that I remember that time when I did that blog or that video. I posted it to my blog, and to see what would happen. And maybe I don't expect anything to happen from this. I don't know. But I'm just sitting out here talking with you right now, just to be present, be alive, and thank God that I have close friends and family that may see this or may not, but in the end, I probably made this because I was thinking about them, maybe wishing that they were here, maybe wishing that they could hear my words and hear what I'm saying. And, it's just a sense of it's okay. It's okay to not put on that fake mask and that fake facade and just be what you naturally are. Sometimes people, people, have a a veil over themselves, and they have to get all dressed up in back of that veil in order to go out and show the world that everything's okay. When in reality, there might be a lot of turmoil going on, challenges that they're facing, health issues, relationship issues, work issues, family issues, and sometimes, venting helps. And this is my way of venting. I've had a very good day um, with something that I'm reading, and it's made me really, just slow down and slow everything down, slow all the thoughts down, slow all the things that I know are coming up in the future, slow them down and just say, you know what, I'll deal with them when I get there. But for now, I'm peaceful and I'm happy. So I'm not going to ruin that thinking about something that's going to come up. And so I just want to say this about blogging. It's not some big scary word, or in videos too, because I really don't shoot a lot of videos at all, because I know when I listen back at them, I listen to myself and I say, oh my gosh, that sounds terrible. Or I'm not looking at the camera, just like I haven't been doing all night, because I'm really just out here just, you know, looking at everything around me and enjoying the scenery and just absorbing everything. But of course, I probably need to be trained to have a professional video presence. But who cares? Really, just who cares? I don't care, and probably should. I probably should take some speaking courses. I probably should take some copy courses. I probably should do a lot of things. But right now, I'm in this moment, and I'm here with you, and that's all that matters. So, can you please pass the popcorn? So, basically, go ahead and blog. It is your central hub to your business if you're on the web and on the internet, and it gets people to know you a lot better, know how you think, and know how you operate, and what makes you tick. Um, it gives people a sense of, like I said, just being right there on the couch with you. So it's kind of cool, and I think that now I am finally not afraid to blog. I have lots of topics to blog about. I write them down, but they never get on the blog, which is, counterintuitive. But um, I have lots of things to say. Some people tell me I talk a lot, which sometimes I'd rather be quiet, but that causes a little bit of friction in me, because I'd rather get things out so I don't have to talk about them, because, they just sit inside festering and festering, and then they just explode. And I'm like, oh, spaz, spaz, spaz. So I want to wrap this up. I'm going to finish enjoying the evening, and I thank you for being here. I thank you for watching, if you even watched. But keep in mind that what you have to say is important. It's important to someone. And it's important because you thought of it. It's important because it comes from your heart. And it's just what makes up you. It's in my book, it's cool. It's always cool, even if you have maybe a negative opinion about things, or you just expressing your views. I got a serious mosquito going on here. Oh, he was getting me in that sweet spot on my knee. But the mystery of blogging, it's a mystery sometimes. But some mysteries are not mysteries at all. They're just enigmas that have been avoided and that you don't understand. And I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Post a comment. Don't make me feel bad because I didn't get no comments. But I don't know. Just do what you got to do. Either think about it, comment, whatever. Shoot a video. Hey, yeah, that's it. Shoot a video and tell me what you think about it. Tell me what stops you from blogging. Tell me what stops you from putting yourself out there. Because people love you. That being plain and simple. There's somebody that loves you. You might only have one or two, but somebody loves you. And they want to hear from you. So just let it out. Let it go. Put it on your blog. Make a video. Write. Sing if you have to. I would sing for you, but that part I'm still not confident in at all. I only sang to my son, and that was the only one. So, but leave a comment. Share your thoughts. Give me some insight. Maybe it'll help me to blog more. Maybe it'll help me to pay attention to the camera more. Tell me what I'm doing wrong and all this stuff. And tell me what I'm doing right. Just tell me. But this is Randall Levels, and I will see you again. And maybe we can sit on the couch and just talk about it. All right? Bye.